If you are chanting any house, Namabhas even, or even Namaparadha, but continuing in the guidance of Vaishnava, Namaparadha will go away. And you should know what are Namaparadha. And then, when Namaparadha will come, then continuous it may be that, Namabhas may come. And it is very good symptom. First, always Namaparadha. And after that, as much as your anarthas are going on, it may be that time to time, very rare, Namabhas may come. More advanced, then more Namabhas come. All kinds of bad things will go away. Now no chance of Namaparadha, Vaishnavaparad, Guru Avagyaparad, and others. And then gradually it may be that sometimes rare pure Nam may come. But as much as you have worldly things, worldly desires, honors, pure Nam will not come. If pure Nam comes, the symptom is that you will always be happy. Some realization will come. And this state will be of rati. Before that, whether this unearth has gone, and what is told 6 stages of Anishita Bhakti has gone, yet so many are there. Then what are they? They are loy, Dikshe, Apatipatti, Kasaya, Rasaswad. Aranya Maharaj will explain. You should come here.
Om Gyanatimanhasa Gyanandanasalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Srila Gurudev has ordered me to explain about 5 more obstacles which remain, making impediments on the individual's progress towards Nistha Bhakti, or steady, uninterrupted flow of devotional service. What are they? Alai, Vikshet, Akratipati, Kasai, and Rasaswadan. So I'll mention them briefly one at a time. First one is called Lai. Lai means sleepiness. At the time of chanting Harinam, at the time of remembering one's Gayatri mantras, at the time of hearing Harikatha, then one may feel some tiredness and then fall asleep. So this is called Lai. This is also of 3 divisions. The sleepiness which comes at the stage of remembering, this is mild. The sleepiness which comes at the stage of hearing is stronger. And the sleepiness that comes at the stage you're singing the kirtan, this is very severe. If you fall asleep during your own kirtan, this is very severe. If you fall asleep while hearing from someone else, this is also strong. But if you fall asleep during remembrance, this is mild. But all 3, they have to be overcome. That sleepiness never comes. We don't find that this lie happens during taking Mahaprasada.
Very, very
that
severe.
Is extremely severe.
Only after taking notice.
So first thing, we have to try to overcome lie or sleepiness. The next stage is called Vikshet. Vikshet refers to the interruptions which come into our mind. It means that the devotee, he is not feeling sleepy and he is trying to hear, chant and remember. But at the time of being engaged in bhakti, as he's remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he's remembering Vrindavan, remembering Jamuna, the beautiful birds and humming of the bees, and then the next minute some science fiction movie comes into his mind, Lord of the Rings or anything. And then his whole meditation is completely finished. And again he tries, and again interruption comes. Again he tries, again interruption comes. This stage is called Vikshev. Then the devotee, he goes a little further. Now he's not affected by tiredness, and his mind is not interrupted by so many thoughts. Yet he's feeling indifference. He has the deep attachment at all for the subject matter. It's as if, he has no feelings in his heart, dry. This is called apratipati. That means the indifference that one feels despite the absence of lie and vikshev. That is called apratipati. The indifference that we feel despite the absence of lie and vikshev. The next stage is called kasai. Kasai refers to the one's impetuous nature to spontaneously, without any warning at all, to become involved in anger or in envy of others. The devotee, most of the time his behavior is okay, very well behaved, then all of a sudden some situation comes and he becomes angry or against someone for irrational psychosis, hatred for no reason. Why is it going on? This is called kasai. The innate tendency to become impetuously involved in some anger or envy for no reason at all, though it is not one's general nature or behavior. So this is called kasai. The final one is called ras aswadan. It means that the devotee, he is trying to do his bhajan, but some feelings of material enjoyment come into his mind, and instead of forcibly driving them away and again engaging his mind, he is just relishing a little. Actually he's not. Only internally he's remembering some of the tastes which are arising from impressions, from engaging in sense gratification in this life and in previous life. So due to those impressions, the tendency to enjoy some material flavor comes into the mind. This is called rasasvada. So when the devotee has gone through the stages of the Utsavalai, Ganatarala, Virvikalpa, Vishaya Sangara, Niyamakshama, Tarangarangini, and he's overcome the 5 obstacles in the form of lie, vikshe, apratipati, kasai, and rasasvada, then it can be seen that that devotee has entered into nishchita bhakti, or steady performance of devotional service.
Very good. Thank you. What he explained in the last, even some anartha are there, not pure nistha has come. 2 things are there. You have done some in past life, you have done some good things and some bad things. So the result may come. So it may come, and you can have to face some problems for past bad activities. But there are 4. But even if you had done okay before your past life's impression, it may be that very easily you can attain so much wealth, reputation, and also so much position, sweet voice, good kirtaniya, and all will appreciate you. And especially beautiful ladies will be very much charmed, and they will come and want to serve you. They will want to serve you. And then what will be? You may be. Your nistha may be gone. The sadhak should be. Very good. It is each other For ladies too, for male.
Applicable for opposites.
I have explained only male, but it is for also females also. We should be always careful for this. We should always try to keep Guru, Gauranga and Krishna in our heart. Not anything. We should not be worried for others, worldly things. Otherwise, fear, certainly it is bound to come. So always try to keep Radha, Krishna, Guru, Gauranga and others. Guru. And be always in association and sincerely follow. You should not be bothered for others. So, then Nistha may come. Otherwise not. Nistha or the devotees in the stage of Nistha, very rare. Very rare. I want that you should all be in that rare devotees. Or whether grihastha or
Renowned.
the object should be to please Guru and Gauranga and Krishna. Then you can have Nishtita Bhakti. And then this Nishtha Bhakti is also Nishtha. Then Ruchi may come. Thick, very thick Nishtha is called not anything. In some advanced stage, this Nishtha, it transferred into Ruchi. The difference between Ruchi and Nishtha is that by mind, with some intelligence, Nishtha may come. If Nishtha is there, even anything which is not, we have taste for that. Oh, I have to do. If any medicine is so bitter, but it is good for health. Especially, neem. Neem. Very bitter, but for health,
Better.
so many things are like that. So Nishtha, that stage. And when Ruchi will come, no effort, no intelligence, automatically, whether you want or not, Krishna name, Hari Katha, and all, in all it will be Ruchi. This Ruchi is also of two kinds. Maharaj, Padmanabh Maharaj will explain. You know, or other sutta? Or so you, after that. So you can go and prepare for more further. You too.
Srila Gurudev.
Srila Gurudev has ordered me to speak on the two types of ruchi or taste. They are called Vastuvaishishta Apekshani and Vastuvaishishta Anapekshani. That means, Vastu means the elements, Vaishishta means the excellence, and Apekshani means the attraction for or dependence upon. So, when the elements of stimulation for one's bhakti, such as seeing the deities or hearing the kirtan, when all the elements are very nice and excellent, the kirtan is in a good tune and in key, the singer has a good voice, like that, or when the deities have all nice new dress and they're very beautifully done, then one's ruchi of taste is very stimulated and attractive. And otherwise may not be so. One may not feel so enthused. However, when one comes to the higher stage of ruchi, Vastuvashishta Anapekshani, then the dependence upon the elements is no longer required. Whether the kirtan is good or bad, it will still awaken in one deep feelings of spontaneous joy and happiness and ecstasy in Krishna consciousness. And similarly with the deities. One may visit a temple which say is very poor and cannot afford very great deity worship or maintenance of the deities. But one will not see these external elements, and one will see rather the pure form of the deity and be very enthused by such bhakti going on.
Thank you. You have heard about Ruchi. If Ruchi is perfect, fully come, it has come. Then there are some symptoms of Ruchi. Then you can judge that Ruchi has come. Otherwise not. And what is that? Utsaha, Nishya, Dharya, Tat Karma, Pravartana, Sangatyaga, Sato Vritti, Sadbhi, Bhakti, Prasiddha. This will, you should explain.
Om Jnanam Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Srila Gurudev has ordered me to explain that aspect of Ruchi in which there are certain symptoms, and these symptoms are given in the Sri Upadeshamrita by Srila Rupa Goswami. Utsaha Nischaya Dharyat Tat Tad Karma Pravartanat. That is Utsaha. One is very enthusiastic in his devotional practices. When Srila Gurudev was explaining Ruchi in Bhajan last year, he was giving examples of the enthusiasm of some devotees who chant with Ruchi. That devotee has no enthusiasm for tasting the ras of this material world. One cannot have enthusiasm for this world and at the same time have taste and enthusiasm in Krishna Bhajan. Just suppose now you try to blow up your cheeks like that and laugh at the same time. If you try it, you'll see it's impossible. So to have enthusiasm and taste in this world and expect Ruchi to come for chanting the holy names is impossible. An example of enthusiasm or Ruchi in chanting is Srivas Thakur, the associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He had so much enthusiasm in chanting that once, when there was Sankirtan in his house, his son died right in the middle of the kirtan. And he was so absorbed in pleasing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and so absorbed in kirtan that he had no care about what happened to his son, or he had no care about his family members at that time. In order to be enthusiastic, Utsahan Nischayad convinced patient Taryat that taste in bhakti must be there. So Srivas Thakur was telling his family members, if any of you interrupt this kirtan now and disturb Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I'm going to at once jump in the Ganges. But because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he knew that the son had died. So he went into the room and told the son, now open your eyes. So the son did so. And Mahaprabhu said, so do you want to come back now to your family? And the boy, who also had so much taste, said, no, I have no interest in coming back because I'm tasting so much more now in my bhajan than I did before. I'm very happy where I am. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then said, okay, Stay where you are. So at the end of this class, we asked Gurudev, how could this boy have been willing to leave the taste of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association and say, no, I'm more happy now? Gurudev explained that he was tasting the fruit of his service to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and that is now he had taken birth somewhere where Krishna was performing his Prakat Leela in the womb of a gopi, and now he was practicing to be a maidservant to Srimati Radhika. So this is where taste goes. Srivas Thakur, Srila Gurudev explained, is the perfect example of this taste, because the verse that describes Ruchi, as given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Sri Sikshastakam and Sri Bhajan Rahasya, is the fourth verse of Sri Sikshastakam, which is Nadanam Najanam Anasandarim Kavitam Avajagadisha Kamani Mama Janamani Janmani Sware Bhavatara Bhakti Rahoitiki Twai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, "O my Lord, I have no desire to enjoy wealth or women or followers, or as Gurudev said, for women, men and followers. I have no desire to be a great poet, enjoy beautiful poetry. I don't even mind if I take my birth again and again, as long as I have your unalloyed service." But where does he want to take his birth? In this subject matter of Ruchi, Srila Gurudev gave the example of Brahma. Brahma prayed that it doesn't matter what species of life I may take my birth in. It can be grass or creepers, as long as it's in Vrindavan, so that I can get the dust of your devotees when they go to perform pastimes with you. Or Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur had so much taste that he prayed, it doesn't matter if I take my birth in a bird species or an insect species, as long as I take my birth in the house of your devotees, and as long as the taste for chanting your holy name increases at every moment. As Sripad Bhaktisar Maharaj mentioned, there are two stages of Ruchi. In the last stage of Ruchi, Bhakti Vaishistya Anupekshana Ruchi, which doesn't depend on nice voice or the deities being dressed very beautifully. Even if the deities are not well dressed, even if somebody is singing with not a very nice voice, still that devotee who's in the advanced stage of Ruchi will experience very great taste, not in the song, not in the brass or the cloth of the deity, but in bhakti, in his relationship with Krishna. And Srila Gurudev gave the example of Bamsidas Babaji Maharaj, who is the proprietor of the temple of Sri Sri Gaurnitai in his own home. And even they weren't very nicely dressed, he had so much taste in their service that his relationship with them, with his service to the deity, was so intimate. He had none at all attachment for any feelings of this world, but he had so much attachment for the deity that he would say in his intimate relationship, "Oh Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you're very naughty. Nityananda is good, but you're very naughty. You remember what you did today? I was trying to pick flowers for you, and I was reaching out to get flowers from a garden, and some boy pushed me and fell down, and I injured myself, and you didn't even save me. So therefore, I'm not going to cook for you anymore. You'll have to starve, or you're quite capable. You can just cook for yourself." So in this way, his relationship was full of taste that didn't depend on any external situation. The devotee's taste is for Krishna, and the symptom is that he has no taste for material enjoyment. And this comes as the fifth stage of Nistha, or steadiness and firm faith coming from Sadhu Sangha.
Thank you. Very good. You have heard about Dhruva. And very soon, in 6 months, he took darshan of his deity, Narayan. But his bhakti was not pure. No ruchi, no nistha at all. Nothing was there. Oh, his nistha and ruchi was in wealth and kingdom. So merely it was like a fruitive karma. So his bhakti is not bhakti, pure bhakti, but bhakti. Oh, karma mishra bhakti. It cannot give you Golok, Vrindavan and love and affection, even prem or anything. Even not rati, not ruchi. So he had no ruchi for that. It may be that after that, Narad may have come to him, his Gurudev, and he has instructed, oh, this is bogus things. Now you should chant and remember Krishna. And thus he may have a ruchi. Otherwise, his bhakti is not pure. So we should think that this is not pure bhakti. You have heard about Bharat Maharaj. He had Ashakti even more advanced than ruchi. And that is why when Ashakti came in chanting, remembering, meditating, then he left his house. If he will follow pure bhakti, and ruchi will come, or Ashakti may come, then, he will have no taste for worldly things. Raghunath Das Goswami, his wife was Miss Universe. He was too wealthy, very beautiful, young, energetic. His father, 2 fathers like, they loved him so much. And he was heir of successor of that kingdom. But what came? Very soon, he was detached from all these things. You are hearing, meditating, chanting, hearing Harikatha. Then, 2 things are bound to come. Vasudeve bhakti, bhakti yoga prayogita, janat asu, vairagyam, jnanancha jad ahay to come. Easily, all kinds of knowledge will come to in you. All kinds of, that is jnana. And what is vairagya? So much attachment to Krishna that all detachment will go away. So if 2 things are not coming, and you are chanting, remember, for years and years, you should think that your bhakti is not there. Even a slight lust is not going, worldly desires are not going, and you want to, like Raman, 100 or how many wives? So many. And so many children. How many? 1 lakh of sons and
100,000.
100,000. And so many wives and wives. Even he wanted Sita. And Sita came as his death and he was murdered with his whole family. There was none to give him water. So you should think. Why not detachment is coming? Why no special attachment for Krishna is coming? If attachment will come, like Mahaprabhu who left at once. His mother was old, no source of income, newly married his Vishnu Priya, so qualified, always in serving mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu, like very cruel, he left. I think so many of you have left these things. So it must come. Otherwise, if detachment is not coming and all kinds of knowledge are not coming and pure bhakti is not coming, though your guru is bona fide, but you are kulangar. Kulangar, you know? Angar, no, man.
Like a black spot.
Like a black
In a family.
in a family, like a fire. You will burn all your coal. Like Raman, what he did? He was the son of Nistha Ruchi and brother of Kuber. But what became? So we remember all these things. So if pure bhakti, even Ruchi comes, then. So Bharat was in the stage of Asakti. He left all these things. In his half age means?
Middle age.
At that time his age was about more than 50,000 years. In Satyajug. He left his all wealth, reputation, position, wife, children, and then he went to forest. That he will always remember and chant. After that, one day he was chanting and remembering. Oh, a deer came and he was grazing there on the bank of a river, a very small
Narrow
river.
river.
And at that time, very near, a lion was.
Road.
She saw that death has come. At once she jumped over the river, but his
She was pregnant.
and
Baby.
baby came out, and he was drowning in the. And she
Cross the river.
crossed the river, but at once she was going to die. She looked very pathetic eyes towards Bharat. Oh, you are doing bhajan, my children is
Drowning.
going to die, and you are sitting and chanting. Please be merciful. He read her eyes, and he came and took that boy in his lap. And he became so much ashamed that you know all. So much. And gradually he gave up chanting. Always that is coming. Because attachment was there, not to Krishna. He forget. Attachment was, but bad association come. And he has so much affection, attraction for this deer. And after some time, when death came, and he saw that deer jumping, he had joined his family. And then he was crying, "Oh, dear, where you are, glorifying." Oh, very good deer.
My dear.
And thus death came and he became deer. But he had come up to the stage of that is Asakti, or beginning for Rati. He remembered, oh, what mistake, wrong I have done. And very soon he gave up that body of, and he came in the birth of Bharat Maharaj, Jada Bharat. Knowingly, he wanted to be detached from whole world. And he did. And rest you know. So, you should try to realize this fact. If you want to develop in Krishna Bhakti, even a person who has asakti, stage of asakti, and he fell down. But there is some but, that only for 3 verses. Because he has
Asakti stage.
stopped this stage. And he has done no
Offense.
offenses of any Vaishnava or Krishna. That was the reason. So if anyone, even in the stage of rati, he will make some he may criticize any Guru, Vaishnava, doubt in Krishna by bad association, then he may fall down. So Bharata realized this. So you should all try to realize this. Don't be attached to anybody. Even you have Nistha, even don't. If you are in family life, no harm. But don't be attached. You can do your responsibilities, but not attached in family or try to attach towards Krishna. And then, thus, it may be that rati may come. When rati will come, then what will be? What is rati? Shuddha sattva, vishesh atma, prema sujjansu, samyabha, ruchibhi chittam mastri, kridasau. What is it? First, we should know what is sadhana. What we are doing, it may be not sadhana, it may be semblance of sadhana. Otherwise, so many good results have come. So, you should know what is sadhana. Kriti sadhya, bhavit sadhya bhava, so sadhana hida, nitya siddhasya prakatya.
Bhavastu prakatam siddhasya.
Oh, we will explain all very important things tomorrow in our class. Come positively at 5 or before 5. You should be present here. I will try to come as usual very punctually before 5:30. I am trying. I wanted to come at 5, but so many devotees meeting me there. So you should be punctual there. Don't delay 1 minute. Very precious. I have come for India. Oh, old age. You can know. So don't miss 1 second. I see that so many are walking there, here, or no harm, or half hour past, but they have nothing to do. For years and years, we are hearing what is new, nothing new. So this is that. Now there is drama play. They are ready. They are ready. Who is conducting? You? Very soon they should come. Begin. Otherwise I may go. Oh, declare the name.
Thus ends the class on the 3rd of February 2003 in Alachua in the evening. Hare Krishna.